Facebook Live, take number 2 for what are your capacities with money. All right, I'll just give you guys a second to hop on. Oh, okay, so my question to you is, oh look, there you all are again. Can you hear me now? Because my sound apparently wasn't working before. Wendy, can you hear me? Nikki? I can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, please. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Kezia. How's it get any better than that? Winning. Right. Oh, hey, Dylan. How you be? Dylan is just gorgeous. Cool. So let's get going. So my question to you, thank you, Nikki, is what are your capacities with money? So I'm going to share with you like 4 tools that you can start using literally again straight away that will start to unlock, unhide, and unveil them. First, we're going to start with, are you even aware that you have capacities with money? You know, I'm sure a lot of you right now are going, oh my God, have you seen the debt I have? Do you know how much money I owe people? Have you checked the amount that's in my bank account right now? And hey, Miss Celia, hello, Miss Pia, Veronica. You know, and you're like going into the wrongness and the judgment of view of like the less and the poverty and scarcity of money. And I'm here to tell you, you have an awareness of money and capacities with money that you just may not be aware of right now. Okay? And again, hello, Miss Celia. Now, this reality kind of, it wants us to like figure out how to make money, figure out what money is, you know, work hard to earn money, like try and get money right. I mean, if you have a look at those words there, like what are the energies that come up for you when I say, you know, you've got to get money right, you're going to have to find a good job, you know, and work really hard. Like for me, it's like dense and heavy and like, oh my God, there's so much linearity. There's so much calculation, computation, judgment, conclusion. Like, can you sense that? You know, there is a different reality available and possible. So what if I said to you, what if money could be like breathing? Breathing it in, breathing it out. And what if you could be the energy of money? Now, get a sense of that energy. Like of when I asked you guys those questions, what energy were you aware of? Was it light and like expansive and like, oh my God, yes. You know, and what I do know from using the tools and processes of Access Consciousness, that anything that's light is true for you. So if that was light for you guys, that is your reality with money. I know, it's kind of like unreal, and yet that is your reality with money. So if that is your reality with money, and right now it looks very different, you can still get to that space of having and being that reality with money, which is light and expansive. Because right now it might be a bit like dense and heavy and like WTF. I'm letting you know these 4 tools that I'm going to share with you, use them. You know, 1 or all 4 or 2 or 3 combination, they will start to change that dense and that heavy around money. So you can have the reality with money that you want. Now, if you can perceive, you know, if you get a sense of the lightness and the expansiveness of when I asked you those 2 questions about being the energy of money and what if money was like breathing, if you can perceive that, then you already be it. And so now it's just about unlocking, unhiding, and unveiling those energies and those capacities. And one of the biggest things that kind of like stuffs it down and like keeps it under wraps are our points of views. Okay? So here's another really cool question to look at for you. Imagine if you never allowed money to stop you again, no matter what the amount was. I know, right? And have a look at what that question brings up for you energetically. Is it like really dense and heavy, or is it like, wow, I wonder what that would be like? Is there a space and this sense of like, oh, I'll say the word like imagination that goes with it? Like, can you start to see or like perceive and see what your life would be like if like no amount of money ever stopped you or limited you ever again? Because that for me is exciting. Now, I'm going to kind of give you a few extremes here. So 2 extremes, actually, not a few. So like when you have no money, most people will go into judgment and wrongness of themselves. Like they can never win with money. They don't know anything about money. They're really crappy at money. You know, why am I always in this situation? Notice all of that stuff. Now, the other thing is that when you do have money, right, a lot of people still go into the judgment and wrongness of it. You know, oh, I can't have more than that, you know, because everyone will judge me. Oh, I can't, you know, earn more than my parents, so I'm going to stop my money flows because then they might not love me anymore. You know, so I like both are a limitation, like judgment and wrongness, whether you have no money, whether you have money, they will both limit your money inflows. Okay, so there's no winning here with judgments and wrongness with money. There is just a lose-lose, and that's not where you want to be. Okay, there is a different possibility available. Now, I'm going to run a clearing for you guys, and for anyone who's new on here, I'm going to say some words called POC and POD, which is a shortened version of the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement, and I have actually already put a post to a link for information on the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. All right, so I'm actually going to share this in the chat as well. So, sorry, I apparently didn't finish typing out the clearing. Excellent. So here you go. Right. So truth. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about the rightness of your wrongness of and with money and with you and money that hides the strongness of money that you be that would actualize the reality beyond this reality that you know is possible with total ease? Everything all of that is, will you POC and POD it all? Excellent. Right, so POC and POD is just the shortened version of the clearing statement. Again, the link is in the post. Please don't freak out if it's your first time. They're just a bunch of words, and the co-founder of Access Consciousness, Dr. Dane here, explains it beautifully. All right, so there's a question for all of you people that do access. Start running that, because under every wrongness, there is a strongness. Like you hide your strongnesses with a wrongness. So if you can clear what the wrongness is and look at, wow, okay, and even acknowledge, you know, under this wrongness, there is a strongness, it will start to unhide and unveil them, okay? And look, you're not wrong with money. You just have a different point of view than this reality has of money, and you've used those points of views to fit in, to not stand out, to you know, be and do this reality to the best of your ability. And you know what? It's not working. It is just not working. You know, if you were willing to choose to lose those points of views that you've got running right now that create the debt, the lack, the scarcity, and have a different point of view, I wonder what your life would be like. And speaking of different points of views, hey Henny, how are you? Speaking of different points of views, here are the 4 tools I'm going to share with you. So the first one is demand. Like, here's a demand. I'll pop it in the chat. I mean, not the non-chat. There's the demand right there. There's the demand you can make right now. No matter what it takes, I will change my point of view of money. Okay? It's something that you have to make of you. And then, you know what? You can back up your demand by asking for contribution from the universe, from your teammates, from the beings of lights. And you know what? The elementals. All of those are here to contribute to you, and they're just kind of waiting and like, hey, when are you going to start to come and play? So make the demand of you and request contribution from these other energies. That is the first tool, and that you can start right now. You know, just even by reading what that demand is, it will start to change your money inflows and outflows. So the second one I've got is another tool of access, and it's IPOV, which is interesting point of view. Okay, so this one here is basically anytime you have a point of view about money that comes up, wow, all you've got to do is run interesting point of view. I have that point of view about money. Okay, if you're speaking to someone else and they're like, they have a point of view about money, you can run this and you run interesting point of view. They have this point of view about money. Okay, so I believe Gary Douglas, the founder of Access, says run that for well, it originally was 6 months. Now I believe he said 12 months. But you know what? Do it for 6 months. Just start running it. Interesting point of view. I have that point of view about money. You know, interesting point of view. They have that point of view about money. You can do it anytime. Like there's 2 tools right now that you can start using straight away, and they are free. Like you've got them in the little chat there. You've got them. You know, like if you want to change your reality, your current reality with money, you've got to start taking action and choosing and taking action with that choice. Like if now's not the time, when? When are you going to start choosing this? And when are you going to start taking action to change your points of views? You know, we've just started a new year where I'm at in Sydney, 2nd of January already. Where did that go? This is how fast time starts to go. So the third option I've got for you is, and you guys are going to love this because I know quite a few people out there that have this and run and hide from it. The Money Workbooks. Okay? The Money Workbooks. Now, these are being created. There's 2 of them using the tools of Access Consciousness. One of them is How to Become Money, and the other one is the Advanced How to Become Money. Okay? Both of them are a massive contribution. Now, I know a lot of you have actually got them somewhere. You may not know where they are, like they're hiding. They've probably got dust and cobwebs on them. Get them out. Dust them off. Have them sitting on your table. Have them on your dining table, like on your couch, somewhere where you can access them easily, okay? Commit to you to do the workbook yourself, you know, just once a week or once a fortnight or once a month. Yes, Miss Nikki, I thought that would be you. And you know what? I'm going to put my hand up. That was me too. I've had the How to Become Money workbook for about 4 years, and I've done it 5 times. Whoops. And I do know that every time I have done the questions in that book, my financial reality has changed somehow. They're brilliant and they're amazing, right? Now, if doing it by yourself is not so much fun, look at who you have in your living, connect with them, and get a few friends around. Say to them, hey, you know, let's catch up once a week or once a fortnight and let's do these questions. Let's start to change this crap that we keep complaining about, right? Commit for 6 months just to do that with your friends. Now, the thing is, if you have no friends or the friends you do have are not fun, and there is also this thing of, you know, yeah, great idea, let's go, and it kind of peters off. Well, lucky for you, I'm going to be doing them every week. I'm going to be doing both money workbooks weekly. And my target with this is I'm going to do it in a workshop style. So this is not get on a call and tell me what your problem is because like you need to fix your problem. This is the first thing we're going to do is do some clearings around money. And then we're going to open up that book and start doing the questions. I know, freaky concept. Open up the book and start doing the questions. That is my main target, is to start to get you guys to a space where you are starting to be aware of money now, where you're at with it, and where you would like to be with it, right? And it's going to be those points of views, decisions, judgments, conclusions that you've still got running that are going to be the things that we're going to look at as well. Like after we do the questions, you know, we'll have, it's a 90-minute Zoom and there's going to be like 2 calls or 3 calls each week. Anyway, the website's down the bottom. You guys can check it out, but start to commit to you. And look, it's only 6 months. I'm not asking for eternity. I won't perhaps be here for eternity. I will be here for the next 6 months at least. And tool number 4, if none of those tools that I've just given you sound like fun or light your body up, this is another tool that you can use. Okay, I do like this one. This one is I don't want money. That's a tool. If you say it 10 times at least once a day, at any time of day, it's irrelevant when you say it, brilliant. And in this respect, the word want is lack, right? So what you're saying to the universe is, I don't lack money. And so what the universe hears is, oh, Zara doesn't lack money. Great, I'll give her more. No lack of money, which is more money, okay? Some of the definitions prior to, I think, 1936, 1946 in the dictionaries were changed, and want actually means to lack, okay? So again, it's not that you're saying that you don't want money, you're saying that I don't lack money. And if you want to be more brilliant and greater at it, say it twice, 10 times a day, once in the morning, once at night, okay? And again, yes, nice one, Daniel. Excellent. See, Daniel's already started. Great choice. He's already taken action. I love it. This is how much ease and fun you can have creating and generating money. You know, I've just given you those 4 tools. 4 tools. 3 of them are free. 1, inexpensive, just not free. Okay, so you can choose or not choose. The choice is always yours. Whatever you choose will create something. So you've got to start asking, what would I like to create? You know, and will this choice create that? So in 6 months from now, you're either going to look at this day, this Facebook Live and this time, and regret not taking action. And what I mean by that is like not taking action to put out the demand and request of the universe. You know, not taking action by doing interesting point of view every time money comes up for 6 months. Not taking action by not doing the questions in the workbook. And I don't have a point of view if you do it by yourself, with your friends, or jump on the weekly workshops. Whatever you choose, as long as you choose to do the workbooks, because that creates greater. You know, consciousness has a ripple effect. It will just start rippling out anyway. I'm just grateful when people choose something different, you know, or in 6 months' time from now, would you like to look at like this day and time and go, wow, high five to me. I'm going to pat myself on the back. I'm so grateful I started using the interesting point of view tool, or I'm so grateful I made that demand of money or demand of me about money and requested contribution. I'm so grateful I caught up with my friends once a week, that we started changing our financial realities, all of us. Now we all get to go and fly out on holidays together. Bonus. I'm so grateful I got on, you know, the weekly workshops with Zara. You know, I'm so grateful that I don't want money. That is the energy. Like, that's, you've got to look at this, like, not just, you know, from the present, you look at it for future possibility, you know, and ask the question, okay, so truth, if I choose this, what would my life be like in 5 years? If I don't choose this, what would my life be like in 5 years? You know, you've got to trust that you know, and questions will get you to a point of giving you an awareness about what it is you know. So if you guys also were, if you've done any access, I believe everyone received an email to be on Gary Douglas, the founder, a Zoom call on demons. Very cool, very interesting. I've listened to it about 5 times and I keep hearing new stuff every time, which is awesome. Something that really resonated with me on that call was he was talking about techies and like people that are in politics and in banks, and you know, in Australia we've got the ATO, which is the taxation system, and all of the structures of this reality. And he said, you give them power by your resistance to being the power. Okay, so for me, when I was looking at doing these Facebook Live, I kind of changed it to money. So if I looked at that, so I give money power by my resistance to being the power and potency of money. And I'm like, wow, that's where money owns me. And I kind of create this, and by money owning me with that energy, there's like this no choice universe. It's like, well, you own me, so I'm just going to be and do whatever you want me to be and do. That is not where I want to be. That is not like my reality with money. My reality with money is I be money. And money is as simple as breathing, you know? So don't add power to anything that doesn't require your power. Like, you're not giving away your power. When you don't choose your power and potency, someone else has it. Like, they will have more of power and potency. So don't be like that with money. So this is my invite to you to invite money for 2019. You know, what invite can you and your body be to invite money in 2019? My invite is open for 6 months, and you can choose how you participate. You can mix and match the workbooks each month and pay as you go. You can commit to one workbook for 6 months and pay monthly, because I've got it on a subscription plan. It also includes the bonus. Or you can commit to both workbooks for 6 months, again, on a subscription plan, you know, pay as you go every month, and it includes 2 bonuses. So check out the website. It's up in my post, and I hope this has contributed to you guys, you know, in any way, shape or form. Please use the tools. Please exercise that muscle of choice. And, you know, look forward to 2019 with a different set of eyes. You know, granted, okay, I'm here right now. It doesn't have to be like that forever. And you are the only one that can make the choice to change that. So, my friends, I look forward to anyone who would like to join me on these weekly workshops. If you want to have a bit of fun and get rid of the significance and the like importance of money and just see it for what it is. Money is a gift and it's a contribution. You know, money contributes to everyone having a greater life. Money contributes to people having, being and doing and experiencing different things that they wouldn't have had before if it wasn't for the money. Yet you have to be the choice to be the energy of money, not have money own you. Okay? That's a choice only you can make. So have fun, and thank you for being on this Facebook Live. If there's something in here that you'd like to share, please go ahead and share this Facebook Live with everyone that you know. And I shall see you around somewhere. So thank you again. See you later.